It's the Weather Xtreme video, the afternoon edition for Thursday, July 30th. I'm James Spann. As expected, drier air moving down into North Alabama today. Scattered showers and storms south of Interstate 20. Check it out. Water vapor satellite view, upper high west of the state, a northerly flow aloft. And look at those lower dew points beginning to drop in here. We'll see those dew points in the 50s as far south as Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston tomorrow. That means the humidity lower tomorrow. And nights a little cooler beginning tomorrow night into early Saturday morning. That was the way the radar looked at, 2:30 this afternoon. Again, the bulk of the showers and storms all south of Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden, moving southwest. The northern half of the state is dry and will likely stay dry for a while. And up north, pretty comfortable. Muscle Shoals, 89, Huntsville, 91. Mid-90s in our part of the state. We'll expect low 90s tomorrow, but again, the humidity will be lower, helping to make the heat a little more tolerable. Heat advisories for parts of southwest Alabama today. I don't think we need those for our end of the state anytime soon. A marginal severe weather risk south of that surface boundary over the southern half of the state for the rest of today and tonight. And look at that. Tomorrow, white covers North Alabama. That means no storms at all. Hard to say that on a summer day. And I'm not saying the chance of rain is totally zero, but most of you in north and central Alabama will be dry, and really the same thing on day 3, which is a Saturday. Very dry air for this time of the year covering much of our state. Rain for the next 5 days, obviously not much for North Alabama. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Better totals down south. And again, for the Gulf Coast, understand this is no washout, just you'll deal with a passing storm from time to time. The bigger rain's off in the waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Speaking of the tropics, little disturbance northeast of Jacksonville, Florida, moving northeast. That will not develop. We have a wave in the far eastern Atlantic, southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. That might try to do something, but it's fighting very dry air and just not so sure it survives. We'll keep an eye on that thing, but it's a long way out there. Hey, model fans, here we go. The GFS, the Global Forecast System, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Big upper low over Hudson Bay. 594 heat west of the state. Our heights are very close to average for the end of July, and again, the air should be pretty dry, so the sky should be mostly sunny. Low 90s are likely. Dew points dropping in the 50s, meaning the humidity will be fairly low. So not a bad day at all. Any showers or storms mainly over the southern quarter of the state. That's going to be the deal for the weekend. This is Saturday. Do mid-90s. The northern half of the state mostly dry. And Sunday, same thing, mostly sunny with mid-90s. And again, I'm not saying the chance of rain is totally zero, but if you like the numbers game, it's only in the 2% bracket for North Alabama. Better chance of any scattered storms way down south. And really the same thing for a pretty good chunk of next week. This is Monday. Here's Tuesday. The chance of a shower very small with mid-90s. And really not much change on Wednesday, although moisture could be a little deeper by then. Maybe a slightly better chance of a storm. And here's a week from today, Thursday, the 6th of August. Look at the trough over the east. 594 heat well to the west. And again, that looks relatively dry, but there might be a surface boundary dropping down with that trough, and that might give us a little bump in the number of scattered showers and storms, and the high would be around 90 if that's the case with those thickness values. Here's the end of the forecast. This is Sunday, August 9th. Another big trough on the East Coast. Heat bubble west of the state, and again, that looks relatively quiet and dry. Temperatures for the next 15 days. Highs mostly in the 90s, lows mostly in the 60s for the next week or so, then maybe close to 70 in a week. But look at that, 64 is the print here early Saturday morning. That'll be a little touch of fall in the air if we can do those mid-60s to start the weekend. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. I'll be away from town for a few days here, so Bill Murray will be handling the Weather Xtreme video tomorrow and over the weekend. But if you can, catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. I will be on the night shift tonight. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.